So you had to give two reasons in the first main body paragraph, and then in the second main body paragraph you had to explain that whether it's a positive development or negative development. All right. So while analyzing the answer, just pay some attention to the orange words and the red sentences. So the orange words are topic related vocabulary and the red sentences are complex sentences. So it's very, very important to add these two components in your writing task. So let's understand the introduction first. So in recent years, an increasing number of people have shown interest in exploring their family history. Yes, so I have rephrased the question statement in the introduction. And then I am going to give the thesis statement. Thesis statement means just letting them know that what you are going to cover in your essay. So in this one, what I am going to cover. So I have mentioned this by writing the sentence which says this trend can be explained by several factors, and I strongly believe it's a positive development. Yes, I believe it's not negative but a positive development because of these two ideas which I have mentioned in purple color. So this is a positive development because it helps cultural identity, number one, and it strengthens intergenerational bonds, number two. So these are the two reasons why I believe it's a positive development. So in the first paragraph, I'm going to give two reasons that why people do so. And in the second paragraph, I'm going to tell that why it's a positive development. So see, in the first main body paragraph, I have mentioned two reasons, and I have written the first with starting with one major reason and the second with another important reason. So one major reason people research their ancestry is curiosity. Yes, they are so curious to know, that's why they tend to research. So this was the main idea. So the main idea is clearly written in the first two sentences of your body paragraphs, which is very, very important. So your main idea should be clearly written. So one major reason people research their ancestry is curiosity about their cultural roots. Now I'm going to explain this one. Many individuals wish to understand where their family originated and how their heritage shaped present traditions. They are curious to know these things, that's why they tend to research. So I have mentioned the main idea and then I have explained that curiosity, and then I'm going to give example to strengthen my viewpoint. For example, someone may study their lineage to discover if their ancestors migrated from another country. So they are curious to know that whether they migrated or not. So this is the example of curiosity. So out of curiosity, they tend to research their family history. So this is the reason. And I have used a complex sentence which says, despite modern societies becoming more globalized. Yes, modern societies are becoming globalized. Despite that, people continue to seek belonging in their cultural past, and as such they develop pride in their origin. So that's the result, that yes, modern societies are becoming more globalized, but still people continue to seek belonging in their cultural past. They want to research their cultural past because this develops pride in their origin. So that's the result. And another important reason is the desire to preserve the memories of past generations. So another reason why they research their family history is because they have the desire to preserve the memories of their ancestors. So that's the main idea, which is clearly written. And then I'm going to explain this and give example. Families often collect, because they want to preserve the memories, so they often collect old photographs, letters or oral stories to ensure that their family legacy is not forgotten. So they just want to remember them, they just want to preserve their memories. That's why they research such things. So I am given example. For example, grandchildren may record the experiences of their grandparents during times of war or hardship because they want to preserve the memories. So in order to preserve the memories, they tend to research the history. And there is another complex sentence. Although such efforts require time and patience, yes, there is no doubt, they guarantee that neither achievements nor struggles of earlier generations are lost. So yes, this will take some time and patience, but this guarantee that neither the achievements nor struggles of the earlier generations are lost. And this is the main reason why they research their family history, because they want to preserve the memories. So if they spend some time and have some patience, then it guarantees that their achievements and struggles are not lost. So these are the two reasons why they research the family history. And in second one, I'm going to explain that why it's a positive development. So I strongly believe this is a positive development because of the main idea. Main idea is clearly written in the first two sentences, because it ensures the preservation of heritage while also deepening family connections. So these are the reasons why I believe it's a positive development. Now I'm going to explain this one using a complex sentence, and then I'm going to give example to strengthen my viewpoint. So to explain the main idea written, I am going to explain it in a way which says, in spite of rapid technological change, yes, there are a lot of technological change, but still traditions discovered through family research continue to strengthen community identity. So they want to preserve their heritage. That's why they know, even though there is a rapid technological change, but still they want to research because they want to preserve their heritage and they want to strengthen community identity. That's why I think it's a positive development. For example, if family learns that their ancestors practiced traditional farming, they may revive old agricultural festivals. So they want to know all such things by researching. So because they will revive their old agricultural festivals, they will preserve their heritage. That's why it's definitely a positive development. Irrespective of whether younger generation choose to continue all customs, the very process of discovering them promotes cultural respect. So this is the result, that yes, this is a positive development and it promotes cultural respect. That's why it is positive. So the second reason why it's positive, I have added it by adding a connector furthermore. Researching family background brings relatives closer together. Because relatives get closer, definitely it's a positive development. For instance, while some family members gather to build a family tree, others share stories and photographs. When they do so, they share, various things about their ancestors, and this strengthens their bond. That's why, if it strengthens their bond, then definitely it's a positive development. Needless to say, such collaborative efforts encourage unity. So it encourages unity, so it's positive, not at all negative. Where shared knowledge leads to stronger emotional ties. So this was all about 2 points which justify that this is a positive development. Now a conclusion just has the summary for main body para 1 and main body para 2. So I have added 2 points and then again 2 points with purple color. So the conclusion just has the summary, that why people do so and why it's a positive development. So in conclusion, people explore their family history mainly, number 1, to understand their cultural roots, and number 2, to preserve the memory of the past generation. These are the reasons. And now I have used a sentence while, and while sentence contains two opposite sentences. So while 1, 2. While some may view it as unnecessary in a modern world, yes, that's true, that some people might consider it as unnecessary, but I don't think it's unnecessary. So the opposite thing after comma, I believe it's an overwhelmingly positive development, because question asks whether it's positive or negative. So I've clearly mentioned that it's an overwhelmingly positive development because of the 2 points which I have mentioned in main body paragraph 2. The 2 points are, as it protects heritage, number 1, and it fosters stronger family unity. That's why it is a positive development. So conclusion has nothing but just the summary of both paragraphs, and in both the paragraphs there is a topic related vocabulary strange, and then there are a lot of grammatical good grammatical sentences. So it's very important to add topic related vocabulary and grammatical range and accuracy to get 7 or more bands in your writing task. So I hope you are able to understand this one. So this was all about today's writing task 2. I hope you are able to get a lot out of it, and if you like this video, just subscribe to my channel and do share it with your friends so that they can get a lot out of it and they are able to achieve 7 or more than 7 bands in their writing. So I will be there with more such videos, more such good samples which will be having topic related vocabulary and grammatical range and accuracy. So try to use these words in your answers, try to add all these like 5 to 6 sentences, complex compound sentences in your all your essays if you want to achieve a good band score. All right, so if you have any doubt related to complex sentences, just drop me a quick message, and we should be all good to go. All right, so this was all for today. See you again tomorrow.